Hello everyone and welcome to the Edmonds Racing Preview Show. We're here at the Magic Millions Sales Complex where Toby and Trent have been doing all the hard yards trying to find the next stable stars coming through the ranks. And welcome fellas, there's a buzz in the air, isn't it? It's Magic Millions week. There's been lots of activity around here at the sales complex and you found one in the shape of a written TYCOON filly.
Yeah, as we bought the filly out of our Rachel by Written TYCOON. We trained our Rachel for the last part of her career. She was sent to us by ASTRO, who obviously bought her as a broodmare prospect, and they sent her to us to try and get some more black type with her during the winter carnival. She performed well, but she was quite dusted when we got her. Her joints were quite active in that, so we knew we weren't going to get the best out of her. She did run well in a race, so she ran super one day in town.
She should have won the Bright Shadow.
Yeah, should have won the Bright Shadow.
20 or something.
Yeah, come from well back and stormed home. But she's a Group 1 perform mare in New Zealand. Filly that had really good ability. Just obviously with the way her legs were and that, she never quite got to the potential. I don't think that she showed. Didn't quite get there, and this filly's a first foal out of her by Written TYCOON. She was within our price range, which was good. It's under 300 grand, which is still a good number for us, and we're quite confident. Hence when we bought Hootson out of that mare Set to Unleash, which I knew about when I worked for Patternack. I knew she was a good race mare, hadn't thrown much yet. First Vinnie foal was Hootson, and away she went. I'm quite confident by Written TYCOON out of this good race mare that she's going to be okay. There's footage available on Twitter and be up on our website shortly, so anyone who wants to get involved can. There's already 30% of it gone to stable clients, so hoping some more can go pretty quickly.
Yeah, and obviously Written TYCOON, Trent, obviously he's been killing it as a sire recently.
Yeah, exactly right. Obviously he's got the favourite in the 2-year-old race tomorrow here in the shape of Cool and Gatta. He was last season's champion sire, so needs no real introduction. He's a superstar sire, and I thought we shot really well. She's a smashing filly, and really looking forward to getting her through the process.
Yeah, well done with that purchase, and obviously stay tuned, everyone, to the Edmonds Racing socials across the week. Obviously there's plenty more sales to come heading through next Monday, so stay tuned for that. Let's get into the racing action. There's plenty going on. Obviously $10.75 million race day at the Gold Coast Turf Club tomorrow. You've got a big team heading there. Let's kick off with Prince Amongst Men. He's entered for the $250,000 Magic Millions maiden play, but fourth emergency, so just sweating on a run at this stage.
Yeah, needs a bit of luck to get a run now. Highly unlikely. He'll go to Wednesday of next I think it's Dermot, or next Wednesday he'll run. He's nominated for, so a bit hard to give you a leg up here on this one, but he's in the right race next Wednesday if everything goes, if he's going well enough.
Yep, sure, okay. Well, let's move over to Green Jacket. He's entered for the Magic Millions Open, and we spoke about him last week, didn't we? He's trialled pretty well in between runs.
Yep, sure has. Blinkers go on. Jim Byrne back to 54 kilos. Stiff race, but if the track's not too firm for him, it's quite early in the day, I'm giving him a good each way chance. I just loved that trial the other day. It was the first time in the whole time we've had him that he's actually gone bang and really raced through and used his turn of foot. Yes, it was only a trial, but it was very encouraging to see. He's been a horse that's had a number of foot problems throughout. He's sound, his feet are perfect. He's in really good nick, and he's going along quite well. Whether or not he could win, not too sure, but each way chance.
Okay, very good. Well, good luck to everyone involved there with Green Jacket. We'll then move over to BEACHBREAK, who was on the soft last start, wasn't it? Probably worst part of the track, and gets back on the dry here.
Yeah, he gets back on the dry. It's a really stiff race as well. So basically throw out the stumps with her and hoping she can get into the prize money somewhere. It'd be good for the clients. I know they're itching to get a bit of black type with her, so we've missed that sort of this season. But this race is a good consolation if she's good enough. But she's going well. She's improved from a Doomben run as well. Worked good here Tuesday morning. But once again, a really stiff race. She's drawn terribly, so she's going to have to go a long way back and give them a long start. So you know, you look and see for me, but you know, can't be tipping her, but certainly she'll run as good as she can.
Okay, well, you've got to be in it to win it, don't you? It's
Yeah,
a $1 million
that's
race,
exactly right.
so good luck to connections, and obviously a bit of value for anyone that wants to have a crack. I think it's $26 a place, so if she does run a drum,
Place all day.
yeah, that's it. So good luck to everyone involved there. Hard Empire's the next runner, Trent, in the $1 million Magic Millions Cup over the 1400. Obviously, you spoke about him last week. Also, he was a good run in the Falvalon, and how is he heading into this?
He's spot on. Obviously, it was always planned, whether it was the Snippets or the Cup, to go there third up. And we've had him for a fair while now, but he's only had the one racing preparation. His third up run at his first racing prep for us was outstanding when he won the George Moore and beat Jonker. So we're trying to replicate that. The lads anymore have informed us that he always sort of puts a flat one in second up, which I thought it was still a pass mark the other day. He got shunted right off the track pretty early and got on the wrong leg. Last sort of 150 metres of the race was really strong. 1400, I think, as you know, down the track 12 months later, certainly suits. Ryan Maloney will give him a good ride. He comes in a couple of barriers to about 8, I think, which is fine. That's just going to enable him to get in the clear at the right time and let rip. And you know, I'm looking forward to seeing him go around. I think you know, he can nearly win.
Okay, very good.
Bit of a strong tip, but he's going super.
Good idea. Well
sounds good. Yeah, bit of a push there, and he's obviously.
I know Charles White's very keen on him. He's done the form. He's texted me at 10 o'clock last night after a few Chardonnays, I think.
A couple of sherbets deep, I'd say.
He's given the riding instructions already, so we don't have to worry about that. So if that doesn't work, it's his fault. No, not really. But anyway, look, pretty self-explanatory. The horse is going well. So.
And yeah, obviously talented horse, great record. So sounds like a bit of confidence around Hard Empire.
Yeah.
We then move over to Mimi Lagarde, the big one, $2 million Magic Millions 3-year-old guineas. She was out in front of the media this week, looking pretty sharp with Emma Friedman, and that's part of a little preparation heading in. Obviously owned by Jerry Harvey, man of the Magic Millions. So no luck with the draw though.
Yeah, no.
Thanks, Billy Slater.
No, Billy Slater.
Billy.
Well done. He's our captain of the Rogues, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he should get the wrist off on
He
that.
got the sack.
Seriously, drawing 23. But anyway, you know, the big races we've won, Magic Million, the Stradbroke, Magic Million 21 of 21, Stradbroke 21 of 21, I think.
Yeah.
Both outside barriers.
Hang on.
That's
We're
true.
onto something here.
No, it's true. That's fact. And two completely different horses. Hootson was that fast and precocious. She covered it quite easily. TYCOON was a get back horse. It'd be similar to this filly, and you know, she just can't do anything else bar go back. 18 runners is a concern around the coast. I noticed that they decided to extend the field by a couple, which
Without anyone's knowledge, by the way, that was a good decision.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't know how they do that, but anyway, you know, well after noms and everything are out, they decided to bang 2 more in there, but anyways, two more, of course, we've got to get past. So we'll have to deal with that. And it's Robbie's job now. He's got a rider like he knows, and even though she's drawn 23, I still think she can win. Like seriously, there's good speed in and around. A lot of the chances are drawn out wide. Huey's on one of her O'Shea's, I think, just inside of her, and Karen McAvoy's on another one. There's speed.
Georgina Cartwright indiscreetly as well.
Cartwright just inside that. So look, there's going to be good tempo.
$2 million race.
$2 million race. They're not going to muck around. And look, she'll be the one finishing hard. Just hope she doesn't have to give them a big start, but. You know, we can't do much about it. She just needs to do no work early in the piece. Won't be driving her up into it at all. We'll just button off, go back and see what happens over the concluding stages, because while she might be giving them, you know, 6 or 8 lengths at the top of the straight, you know, look out, she'll come down the middle.
Okay.
Interesting stat, Adam, as well. 21 runnings of this race. I think it's 15 of the 21 winners have drawn deep, have drawn double-digit barriers.
There you go.
And something like the last 3 out of the last 5 have drawn basically nearly the outside barrier. So I think that's all speed dependent. You know, they go along really stupid speed, and hopefully it happens again tomorrow.
I suppose a positive in drawing awkward and drawing wide is you're not going to get smashed up,
jammed.
You know, jammed up. You're not having horses.
She's going to have room to move.
Well, you know, you go back and ride your own race, you know, and let it all unfold in front of you. But out of the barriers, from the barrier into settling position is where there's a lot of scrimmage. You know, the next thing, you know, there's, as you say, there's $2 million race, and next thing there's horses checking off fields. Like if you draw inside and you end up, you know, you can be worse off. So that won't be happening to her. You know, she'll be out the back smoking a pipe, and hopefully she's the one finishing hard.
Okay, well...
Anyway, bet up big boys and let's see how we go.
Boys and girls. And Jerry, is he... any instructions from Jerry this week?
No, he's good. He's actually... I was having a meeting out here on the table yesterday, and he came over and, you know, went through quite a few things earlier in the week. 2 days ago, he sort of started giving, you know, telling us how we should write it. Then he said, "No, don't worry about it. I'm not going to bother. It's just leave your man do it." So anyway, it's up to Robbie now, really, and we can't control that. But you know, the barrier's there for us, and it's already done. So let's hit and hope.
Sounds like there's a plan there anyway. So good luck, Robbie. Over to you. And yeah, great for the stable to have a runner in another big race. On the big
we haven't got a 2-year-old this year. You know, to be fair, we haven't had one 2-year-old run so far. We've been very very quiet. The 2-year-olds just haven't sort
patient.
of come on as the last few seasons have. So, but they're there in the wings. They're waiting, and we got some really nice ones. So look out for the new year anyway, and hopefully the 2-year-olds can kick into gear then. So we miss out on the 2-year-old run this year, but you know, good to have a 3-year-old runner.
Yeah, certainly is, and watch this space for the next crop coming through.
That's right.
Okay, Trent, she's our boss, the final runner for the Archer Park team in the $1 Million Magic Moons Cutis Open. Barrier 3 for Robbie Fradd here.
Yep, going in fresh. You'll note that she trialled up at the last set of trials here against some extremely smart horses, and I thought she trialled up well. She didn't finish anywhere in the trial, but got enough out of it. We just changed tack with her a bit, going in super fresh. Give her a short let up back up at Archer. She'd been still treadmilling and water walking and whatnot, and just kept ticking over, and then paddock during the day. So I know it sounds silly, we're trying something a bit different in a $1 million race, but trying to negate the fact that she hasn't raced here previously very well at home. However, she's always been deep in a prep when we've raced her here, so she's been on tired legs, tired joints, fresh legs tomorrow, and she's got a great barrier. Probably needs to exit clean. She can't be giving him too much start. And you know, if she does that, she can run a drum. Whether she can beat some of those sharpies up the top, you know, it remains to be seen. But I'd be happy if she could sneak a place in that big field tomorrow. Yeah,
she's a bit hit and miss, bit in and out, you know. But on a day, she's really good. So you go back to one of her Eagle Farm wins where you know,
speed was plentiful.
Robbie was, you know, travelled up 5 and 6 deep on it, just travelling to put them away really quickly. So if she brings that form to this race, you know, she's a big chance. But you know, who knows? She's a bit, as I say, a bit hit and miss. So hopefully she just decides tomorrow I'm going to have a good crack.
Very good. Well, another $1 million race, so got to be in it to win it, and good luck to everyone involved from the Archer Park team there. All right, well, that's the Gold Coast program. Let's move over to Doomben. Strange having a Doomben Saturday meeting on the same day as Magic Millions Day, but anyway, more opportunity for owners, and Archer Park here also with Astro Boy Toy in a benchmark 78 handicap over the 1350.
Yeah, he's working his way towards a win. He had a long time out with an injury, and he had joint surgery and the like. Loved his second up run at the Sunny Coast, where he just got bloused late by one of Tom Dougal's. It was off the map, 80s to 30s I think it was, and our guy Ryan gave him a beautiful ride. He just probably one fitter, and the horse had been racing, you know, on and off
pretty
for a while. And our guy was sort of second up off a long break, but he's, you know, third up today. Little time between runs because of his joints, but you know, 1350 around Doomben's a really nice distance for him. He's drawn nicely. Travis Wolf gave him to ride, and I'd be disappointed if he didn't win. You know, he's going extremely well, so he's our best for the day, I think. You know, Trent will agree.
There you go, something early.
Can agree. Third up, he's a big brute of a horse, and he's just taken a while, and we've just tried to manage him. Obviously, as Dad said, the fetlock issues and whatnot that he has had take a bit of managing, but he should be peaking.
Okay, good luck to the big fella Astro and his team of owners. Let's move over to Sunday, where you've got the Sunny Coast and Lismore. Are we rock, paper, scissoring for who's going where?
No, we'll be busy. So the staff will be going there.
Yeah, we'll be busy here.
Cool.
Sunday, Monday, probably our day to buy, considering the prices.
Yeah, sure. All right, well, let's start with the Sunshine Coast. BAKUHATSU lines up for the strong bloodstock team here in a maiden handicap over the 1,000. Zach Lloyd to ride from barrier 7.
Yep. Comes off a bleeding attack, so he's had quite a while out, which benefited him too, by the way. He's a lean type of spirit of boom anyway, and he's an aggressive going thing, and he you know, all these hyperactive traits, you know, and hence he bled at his last run. So he had to have some time out, he went away, and he's matured and muscled and strengthened, which is good. Loved his trial. Like probably did a little bit too much in the trial. Jumped out, you know, jumped to the front, and then another horse drove him mad outside. So they ran pretty quickly, and he won the trial as he liked. Look, I'd be surprised if he couldn't run well, you know, especially he's had plenty of groundwork come through Fenwick Farm where they had him pretty well ready to go, and we've just, you know, had him in the stable for a while as well, you know, and done our best to try and have him as fit as we can first up. So I think he can run well. He's just drawn a tad sticky in 8 or 7, whatever it is.
Yeah, very
so
soon.
I think, but I still think he can win. Zach's on him. He'll go forward, and you know, as long as everything's fair and equal, you know, he should be running quite well.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good to see him back at the races, and good luck to everyone involved there. The girls are now involved in FESTIVAA, who lines up in a benchmark 58, all female-owned horse here. And Trent, she sort of worked home nicely at the trials recently also.
Last trial, but I still think she's probably a run short. She might need it, and then we'll just see how she goes. If she could run a drum there, I'd be happy, and then we can have a look with some confidence second up. She's another one that sort of had a big spell, had a couple of trials to get ready, and she's taken a while to sort of get to her peak. So whatever she does Sunday, improves on.
Okay, one to watch there. We then move over to Lismore. Toby, loving miss for the Archer Park team in a Class 1 and a maiden plate up to the 21.10 metres here.
Yeah, she's looking for that distance too, you know. It looks a nice race for her. I think she just got a little bit too far back in a most latest run over here at the Gold Coast, but 2100 around at Lismore, Robbie on, quite confident she can run super down there.
Okay, very good. Well, good luck to everyone involved there. And then Trent, just to round us out, Pa Renee lines up at Lismore and was also a trialer at the Gold Coast last trials.
Yes, we've applied blinkers, hence the reason why staying at 1200. Positive out of the gates, as you sort of need to be at Lismore and as close to the fence as possible. And you know, he can run well. But a similar situation as to what I said with FESTIVAA. We gelded him after his last run at the Gold Coast on Melbourne Cup Day. It's just made a little bit of difference to his attitude, and probably not as heavy in front as he was, which is good. But he probably is one that you need to see do it, to be fair. He's you know, just been a very slow maturing type, and you know, if he gets the right run in transit, he can race well. It's just going to be tricky from the gate.
Okay, well, there you have it. Big team of runners across quite a few meetings, so you've already given us a little heads up, but best bet?
Astro, Boy Top.
He's probably the best, and if you're shooting for the stars, the old horse in the Magic Millions Cup.
Yeah, him too. BAKUHATSU up the sunny coast as well. You know, there's a couple of good chances this week, but Astro's probably because he's fit, and you know, he's had a few runs back in.
Definitely fit.
But you know, you'd be disappointed if BAKUHATSU couldn't run well. You know, race day fitness is always a concern, but Astro for mine, followed by BAKUHATSU.
Very good. A little multi there if people want to play around with the numbers.
Yep.
All right, very good. Well, sounds like
you do that?
I can do that.
Are you a multi-man?
I am a multi-man, yeah, and I'll probably combine win the place, win the place. You know, there's that many combinations.
You're multi-skilled, so great presenter.
Oh, thank you, Toby.
You played Bruce off a break, by the way.
Oh,
I must congratulate you.
I'll slip you the 50 once we stop.
There's life for you after photography.
Very good. Well, it's a big weekend of racing. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Good luck.